afternoon. Welcome back to the tavern and the Oasis. And this is a quick run through. Been a week since I've been up here. They've had a little bit of rain, teeny bit of sunshine. It's not been a whole heck of a lot up here. It's been pretty dry from far as I can tell. And some things are looking pretty peaked. I got some watering to do tonight and a lot of work to do tomorrow because I've got some more mulch in, and we'll take a look at that first thing in the morning. But I'm just going to give a quick run through, see how the garden's doing, show folks what's up, and let's just without further ado go right to it. Pear tree here, I got to figure out what's going on with it. Got some leaf issues here of some sort. Don't know what's up with it, so I'm going to have to do some research on pear blight of some sort. Then over here on one of my kiwis, I've got some rust on the leaf. Something's up with it. But we also had the end of a vine die off. So I'm going to have to do some research on that too and find out a bit more about it. Other than that, it was growing great. We got a little bit of bugs eating the leaves of the sunflowers. Nothing too unusual, serious. Butterfly tree is about to bloom. Got a lot of stuff blooming in the garden right now. A lot of stuff. Oh, we got a bunch of tomato flowers there. Hopefully they set. The bay looks to get healthy. The olive looks to be good. This rose that was damn near dead when I brought it back here is coming back to life quite nicely. It's got a lot of new growth on it in the last week. The poppies, they're good. Yeah, we got some blackberry flowers right there. We'll get a couple of blackberries off of here. Salmon berries are amazing. Had a few of those. So, this other kiwi is doing fantastic. Let's see what we got. Let's wrap him around there. There we go. That's it. This kiwi here, he's doing great. So let's walk on down and look at Miss Kiwi down here. Little Miss Kiwi. She's up on the fence, doing wonderful. Vine 2 is up on the fence now. It's come under Vine 1. Let's run that one down this way. Let's get that one down that way there. So that one's doing really quite well. We're about to flower in our coriander, cilantro. It's starting to flower. So that's kind of cool. Bamboo, all the bamboo plants seem to have some new growth on them now. I'm going to have lots of sunflowers against this back deck. I'm going to cast some grass seed this week on the grass patio. It seems to finally be there. Got a few weeds poking up through the grass now, so I want to get some grass, or the dirt, so I want to get some grass growing. Yeah, pretty much everywhere, even this one here, a little bit of new growth. A little damp. It's not damp enough back here. It's pretty dry. They had some rain, but everything's really dry. So I'm gonna have to look at increasing the amount of mulch I've got on everything. Got these tomato plants here doing quite well. They're growing really nice. Looks like I see lots of tomato flowers. So the achudas climbing up quite nicely. Hopefully they flower soon. We got these peas. They haven't started flowering, but they're about that point. More sunflowers. A marigold here that is just going nutcasey. Yeah, just excellent stuff here. In here, my Anaheim chilies. Can barely see them through that. Poke down through there. A couple of great Anaheim chilies. We'll let them expand out and go red. Got some bell peppers here. Bell peppers are setting. And the corn's coming up really nicely through the onions. After doing some research, corn and onions do go well together. And you just got to have the corn plants spaced out away from the onions, which I seem to have done all right. So that way the corn doesn't interrupt the onions, but you can grow the corn up into the onions. And we've got the echinacea. This is a beautiful flower. Look at that. This one here is really cool. I like that one. But we're going to have a whole bunch of flowers. Look at all those flowers on that one. Lots of echinacea flowers. I'm going to harvest a lot of echinacea. Got the summer squash here. That's got some issues too. So I got to find out what's up with that. Looks like a bit of blossom end rot, which could be a lack of water or a lack of other minerals. So, kale's coming up. This kale here, scarlet something kale, is doing really well. For sunflowers, those ones are choking right out. You know, the altar, plants on the altar, yeah, they're kind of down, but the elephantine has flowered. That looks really, really cool. You know, the the lemon balm is kind of harsh. I'm going to have to split that up, make that a smaller plant in that pot, and then I'm going to have to move the other one to something else it can grow in. All my transplants over here, looks like a few of them have died on me. They didn't take, mostly because I bet they didn't get enough water. You know, the dill is kind of hurting here. Everything's needing some water, needing a whole lot more water. Okay, we've got some poppies here, gone to seed, so that's really good. You know, that there, that's how much water. That was a full bucket when I left a week ago. So, got to keep this stuff well watered. It needs lots of water, I think. Going to be a problem throughout the rest of the summer. Seed pods for the turnips. Oh, look at these babies. Look at those seed pods. Those are great. I'm going to get some great seed off of this turnips. That's going to be nice. Let that grow up. Looks like I might be able to harvest a couple of beets. You know, we got some squashes are doing good, others not so good. The cabbages, man, look at those cabbages. Those cabbages are doing great. You know, broccoli, I harvested the main thing, and now I've got little small side stems coming in. You know, a couple of really good side stems on the broccoli coming in, so I'll be able to harvest that. You know, I let it go to seed here, so I can actually get some seed from this broccoli. They're good plants. The potatoes, they're doing wonderful. Raspberries, now these are salmon berries, and boy are they good. I managed to pluck a couple today that were really, really sweet. Maybe by tomorrow, a couple more. We got a couple of raspberries too. Like I said, we're going to get a handful of fruit from it, just a snack here and there, and that's really about it. So it's doing good. The rhubarb's coming back really good. Don't have much else blooming through here. It's looking pretty good. Daisies are good. Now we did have a problem over here. They had a good windstorm, I told, and it knocked over my peas in this pod here. They weren't tied high enough. I didn't realize that. Something I have learned from. That won't happen to me again. But I got to get them back up in place without breaking them, so that I can have light back to my strawberries, and underneath that is some cucumbers. Well, the cucumbers I can get out here. I mean, we've got squash coming out. You know, I got the squash coming out through here, which is quite nice. So I'll get that. I got some potato leaves over here pushing against stuff, so we got to push that back. Onions, garlic. Garlic's getting close to harvesting, so we'll be harvesting some garlic in the next couple of weeks, and some of the onions in the next few weeks. And over in this final bed here, got those usual lettuce. Spinach needs harvested. We're going to have some more broccoli towards the end of the year. A couple, 3 plants I planted by seed. So first time, the carrots are looking really good. We're going to have some carrots. Need to cover up the tops though, so the tops don't get blanched. So that's really everything for the garden and the Oasis right now. You know, some things are working, some things are not working. Like I said, this year here, first year, it's more learning and figuring out what I can do. And next year, the beds will be better planned. It won't be as rushed as it was this year. You know, this year it was a rush to get some things in the ground, so we had some produce and we had some sustenance of some sort. You know, they keep telling you, build your garden, but hey, there's a lot that goes into just building a garden. So at any rate, we'll be talking more about that, and I'm going to wrap it up with that. Okay, that's it. Welcome to the tavern and the Oasis.
Well, I'm an old calf friend. gets a branding, then I'm gone. Well, let me be your little brander till your big brander comes. Yeah, let me be your little brander till your big brander comes. When that big brander gets back here, watch how this puppy dog runs. I'll run away there, boy. Sitting there drinking with the calf branders by my side. Well, I got a lot of calves and I sure got a long